Hi, we're UrbanWire and today we're here at the World Food Fair at Singapore Expo. Come join us as we check out the food options here. Let's go. Welcome to the World Food Fair, one of Singapore's largest and longest running consumer food shows. This event is organised by Constellar, the managing company of the Singapore Expo and a leading force in Asia's trade show and exhibition industry. The World Food Fair is part of the Singapore Food Show series and took place from the 4th to 7th of July 2024 at the Singapore Expo, marking its 19th edition. The website promised an unforgettable experience featuring a diverse array of culinary delights from various Asian countries. Of course, we can't just take their word for it, and so here we are on the last day of the food fair to see if it really is all that it claims to be. Although admission into the event itself is free, the food unfortunately wasn't. Well, except for the samples. Of course, some of the food did succeed in tempting us to spend some money on them, like this Korean pancake thing.
I don't even eat this. That's what.
Use it as a fork, I guess.
It's like a freaking prata. Honestly.
How is it?
It's like literally just prata.
Oh,
That's all I can tell you.
is it worth the money?
It's like a sweet prata.
Nice. I also decided to try the deep fried enoki mushrooms. It was pretty good, but in my opinion, a little bit too salty to eat in large quantities. Watching the chefs prepare the food was actually one of the most fun parts of the food fair. Seeing the food come together right before your eyes really adds to the experience and makes me appreciate the work that goes into my meal. After walking around for a bit and trying out some of the food, we started to get kind of thirsty. Luckily, there were also drinks for sale. In the end, we decided to get everybody's favourite drink, bubble tea. The fair even had a few stalls selling fresh fruit, and the vendors were handing out some free samples to convince customers to buy their fruit. Not just the small stuff like grapes and cherries either. One fruit vendor was actually cutting and handing out slices of pear to customers. This being Singapore, of course there has to be at least one store dedicated entirely to durian and durian products. And to find it, all you have to do is follow the smell. There was also a stage set up at the centre of the expo hall where stage programs went on throughout the day. Most notably was the tea appreciation workshop where some participants got to taste fresh brewed premium Chinese teas while the host talked about the origins and benefits of the tea. There was also a segment where they introduced the gyak fruit, which is an orange coloured fruit with a spiky shell from Southeast Asia that apparently has a lot of health benefits. There were also quite a few stores selling frozen and prepackaged goods like frozen dumplings, instant noodles, and snacks. But what really took me by surprise were the stores selling more exotic dried goods that you will normally only find at those traditional Chinese stores like Yurensheng. Since we went on the last day of the food fair, many vendors selling prepackaged goods were offering huge discounts to try and clear their stocks before packing up, and of course I had to take advantage. I ended up buying these two containers of cookies, one with Oreo and peanut butter filling and one with chocolate filling. The cookies had an egg roll-like crust and was honestly pretty tasty, and I would buy it again if I had the chance. Finally, I decided on a whim to buy 2 of these Turkish delights for $1 each, 1 pistachio flavour and 1 rose flavour. The rose flavour had a really strong smell as soon as I opened the package, and honestly tasted way too much like perfume or air freshener for my liking. I liked the pistachio one much better, although in my opinion it tasted more like raisins. They had an interesting texture too, I would think kind of like mochi but a little harder and less sticky.
And that's it for World Food Fair 2024. Thanks for watching, and click the link in our description to read our full article, as well as follow our socials, Instagram and TikTok at The UrbanWire. Thank you. Bye.